home of Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, at a height of 29,035 feet, almost 5.5 miles.
Looking at the nighttime side, you'll see evidence of human civilization, the lights of the world. The white represents electric lighting from buildings and streets. The orange shading shows fires, and the blue spots are from oil rigs burning off gas in huge flares. Heavily populated areas are covered with white lights. You can easily trace the Nile River by the string of lights that follows it. Major highways can be traced out from the lights of the towns along the roads. The green lights you see near Japan are fishermen shining bright lights into the seas to attract squid to the surface. Africa's orange glow might make it seem that much of the continent is on fire. However, this shading depicts a composite of 1 year's worth of data, so the fires are not all burning at once. While some of the fires are for cooking, most are the result of slash and burn agriculture in the jungles.
Human beings really get around. This is a 24-hour time lapse of only a portion of the commercial airline flights around the world on an average day. With over 6.6 billion people currently living on Earth, there's a tremendous and growing demand for food, consumer products, transportation, and international shipping. The raw materials and fuel to make this all possible have to come from somewhere, and the waste it generates has to go somewhere. While Earth may seem to be a big place, scientists are discovering the limits to which we can depend on our planet to absorb all we leave behind. Over the past 200 years, the progress of our industrial economy has emitted large amounts of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, into Earth's atmosphere, threatening large-scale disruptions in climate. Burning fossil fuels such as oil and coal has the effect of releasing carbon, which was previously trapped in the Earth's crust. Adding this much carbon to the atmosphere so quickly outstrips the ability of plants and trees to recapture it. With more greenhouse gases wafting throughout the atmosphere, the greenhouse effect intensifies, causing the global average temperature to rise. The model you see here illustrates the changes in surface air temperature that will occur if we keep adding CO2 to the atmosphere. As indicated by the shading, warming is more rapid over land than over the oceans, and is greater in polar regions than at lower latitudes.
The effects of global warming are already being measured. Communities around the planet must begin to adapt to changing conditions, from severe heat waves to droughts to increasingly violent weather. Entire low-lying regions may become uninhabitable due to rising sea levels and tropical storms. The challenge of dealing with global warming will require creative and decisive action from all nations and segments of society.
We have to be aware of how our choices affect the atmosphere we all share, but there's also